The body tells you how to become healthy and stay healthy. When the body's in balance, it tells you what food it needs. So if it needs potassium for the nervous system, for example, the body tells you to eat bananas or other kind of fruit. However, most people's bodies are not in balance, so they translate these signals into a craving for sweets, chips, or other junk food. That way, an imbalance in the body becomes even worse, and the longing for something, that which it needs at that time, becomes even stronger. And when you then start to eat sweets, then after a while you want something salty. And from something salty you want something sweet, and so on. And that's how a downward spiral of addiction is building. In this way, deficiencies build up in the body and can easily grow into illnesses or injuries. Once you start eating sugar, for example, it affects the body's blood sugar level. And as soon as the sugar is absorbed in the body, the insulin in the blood makes you want more sugar. That's how addictions develop. Recently I had a craving for sweet potatoes, and that probably was my body's need for beta-carotene or potassium. And it did not tell me to get a pill from a beta-carotene pill, for example, because what it wanted was synergistic vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients in the form of whole sweet potatoes. Synergistically means that all these nutrients work together. The more the body gets back into balance, which it does when you listen to it, the clearer these signals become. And the more you listen to it and act on it, the more the body gets into balance. This is how a positive spiral of health develops. It's actually a way of respecting and loving your body. The reward is a healthy, well-functioning body. And that's not difficult at all. You do not have to force yourself to do anything to become healthy in this way. It's a joy, because the more you listen to the body, the more you enjoy giving it what it really needs. As a reaction to many obese people and many illnesses, natural health has become a new religion for some people. They become obsessed with new rules on what to do and what not to do. But there's no topic that's so confusing as health, because there are very many conflicting interests of the many groups of people earning money in some niche of this large industry. Doctors, for example, hardly know anything about health. They do know a lot about illnesses and how to cure the symptoms. That's their business. And it's also why pharmaceutical companies are not interested in healthy people at all, because there's nothing to sell to healthy people. Also, the pharma industry is not interested in health food or curing a disease, as this ends their business, which is natural, logical. That's why the pharma industry tries to prevent the sale of health food, herbs, vitamins as much as possible. Even they will openly deny that they're doing that. In this new trend towards health, which is now growing, some proclaim that it's best to eat whole grains and that that's the best for human health. Others say you should eat like a caveman. And again others say that you need to eat like a vegan and eat only nuts and vegetables. So this whole area of healthy nutrition is very confusing for most people. And I would say, whatever the truth is, use common sense and listen to your body. A common sense is, of course, that fresh fruit and vegetables are the most natural food from nature. And the more natural a food is, without contamination or processing, the better it is. So when you follow the guidelines and listening to your body, the body will tell you what it needs. And if you're critical, then you know that when you crave sweet, chips or other junk food, that cannot possibly be what the body really needs. And then you'd better take an apple, an orange, some fruit or a handful of nuts. So, what people have been eating for thousands of years is, and stay healthy on that basis, is rice, potatoes, or some other grain, and vegetables. And if you stick to that, then you know you're doing the right thing. This also helps you to get on your way to becoming healthy, despite what many or some experts are claiming and want to promote. When health, however, becomes a new religion, and then you start to eat, then what you start to eat and drink is based on fear. And when you listen to the body, use common sense, and understand that unprocessed food is the most logical and most natural way to eat, then you're starting a relationship with the body, which is based on love and not based on fear. A relationship is always more fun when you follow the rules. A relationship forgives, honors made mistakes, and honors effort to improve. A caring relationship with the body is your guide to health. Caring will safeguard you from doing harm to yourself in eating, drinking, and behaving in a way that would hurt yourself. It sounds maybe crazy, but a neglected part of the body will start to dysfunction over a period of time, and you will not even notice it very often. Most of the time, you do not even notice it right away. On the other hand, if you listen to the body and take care of it as good as you can, then the body starts to function to its maximum capacity. You will get more energy, more health, become more sensitive to what it needs and to what you need, and that's the positive spiral. Listening to the body also means that you give it the food it needs, to drink enough water, get enough sleep, and get enough exercise. It's really simple. It might seem strange, but if you look at people around you, to those who didn't take care of their body, after a while they get sick more often. And they have a body that doesn't function the way it should, because they're too heavy, too weak, or too ill. If you respect the authority of natural law, in this case it means bad nutrition leads to bad health, and good nutrition, attentiveness, leads to good health. Juicing or making smoothies is a great way of giving the body the nutrients it needs in a way that's easy and good tasting. Juicing creates concentrated juice of fruits and vegetables that is easily absorbed. Smoothies contain whole fruit and vegetables, in which form they can be easily adjusted. But both are not really necessary per se, but they are a good addition to daily meals. Sunrider foods are concentrated foods, but they are whole foods. They're made of the whole plant. And they can play an important role in this process towards health, because they provide every part of the body with all the nutrition it needs. It's based on 5,000 years of experience and experimentation of the Chinese. It is based on the Chinese philosophy of health. The body gets into balance very quickly. And it gets into balance and it functions better. When it gets into balance and it functions better, and you have more energy and better health. All these foods are made of a combination of herbs, of which the fiber and the water is taken out, so they can be more easily absorbed. But they're complete nonetheless, with all the enzymes, vitamins and minerals that were normally in the plants, originally in the plants. And the absorption in the nutrients, because of this form, is far better, 7 times better actually, than if you would eat these foods in a fresh, raw way. So these products, like I said, were based on a Chinese way of looking at health and are the result of 5,000 years of experimentation. Speed up the process, as well as provide the body with the nutrients it cannot get from normal diet, because you would never eat 100 plants every day. The 3 basic food, nuplus, kali, and quinine, provide the body with nearly 100 different kind of plants. So if you want to, try out these food additions and experience the results, and set yourself that way on a fast track to better health, more energy and regeneration. So order Nuplus, Kali, Fortune Delight today and start to experience how body in balance feels. Kali and Fortune Delight both enhance the cleansing process of the body, while Nuplus or Vita Shake nourishes the cells of the body and give these cells, every part of the body and every cell in the body, what they really need. That way the balance of the body grows, because you're enhancing, nourishing and cleansing. So you might have a problem if you have cravings, for example, and you cannot stay away from sweets. That way you can start with VitaTaste. VitaTaste is an herbal combination that speeds up your way to balance and help you to stay away from sweets. Of course, there's so much more to say about these products. They're really absolutely great and wonderful product. Actually, I think they are the best products, health products there are on the market. So go to the product page and order now. And if you have more questions or you want some personal advice about health, with ordering or without ordering something, you want some questions, you have some questions about health, or you want personal advice about these products, just send me a mail, go to the contacts page of newlifedevelopment.co.uk. Otherwise, just try it out for a month, order New Plus, Kali, Vita Taste, go to the order page of newlifedevelopment.co.uk and find out for yourself how it feels if you use these products for a month. Thank you for listening.